Welcome to Human Historical Stories. Those are veterans of 4 different wars from the same town of Geary, Oklahoma in the 1940s. Front left, Spanish-American War. Front right, American Civil War. Back left, World War II. Back right, World War I. Those Civil War veterans inspect World War II rifles and machine guns in the 1942s. A French lady welcomes an American soldier 2 days after liberation. Strasbourg, France, November 22, 1944. An American Marine gives his new Japanese friend a ride on his shoulders. Saipan, July 11, 1944. Easter eggs for Hitler. Technical Sergeant William Thomas and Private First Class Joseph Jackson, March 10, 1945, during the Battle of Remagen. A French woman pours cider for a British Bren gunner. Lisieux, France, August 22, 1944. When Soviet dogs were used as suicide bombers to rip the German Panzer in World War II. This is the largest gun ever used in battle. A German gun that could easily pierce the concrete fortifications of the French Maginot Line. The Goliath. A mini-tank-like remote-controlled demolition vehicle. The Goliath was meant to slide under Allied tanks and deliver its explosive payload to their vulnerable undersides. Those are the American paratroopers from the 1st Airborne Task Force, dropping into southern France during Operation Named Dragoon. August 15, 1944. This is London Underground, under construction in 1860. This is an Austrian soldier, posing next to artillery shells. Staniotki, Poland, Austria-Hungary, 1915s. This Vietnam veteran throws his war medal at the Capitol building in protest of the war. April 23, 1971. This is a close-quarters combat between soldiers of the German Freikorps and the Spartacist rebels. January Uprising, Berlin 1919. This is General Okamura Yasuji, Commander-in-Chief of Japan's China Expeditionary Army, surrenders to his former student General He Yinkin in Nanjing, China, 1945. This is decapitated statue of Joseph Stalin's head on the streets of Budapest during the Hungarian Revolution of 1956. This is the uniform of Archduke Franz Ferdinand from 1914, whose assassination triggered the outbreak of World War I. Those are New York Times workers. They begin work for tomorrow's papers after the Supreme Court allows them to continue publishing the Pentagon Papers, June 30, 1971. The Allied POWs are photographed after their liberation from Japanese internment at Changi Prison. September, 1945. This an automobile arriving from the eastern sector of Berlin is halted by West Berlin police in 1953. The Spartacists, communist-aligned revolutionaries, after taking a newspaper office in Berlin, used gigantic piles of newspapers as a barricade. January 11, 1919. The Russian prisoners of war lifting up an American soldier after the U.S. Ninth Army liberated them from their camp at Asselheide, Germany, April 9, 1945. This is a captured 13-year-old German soldier, drinks coffee aboard a small Allied landing craft, departing from Normandy to England. July 4, 1944. This is the hero of the Soviet Union, Major Nicholas Pinchuk, returns to his native farm on holiday after the war, August 1945. The United States Union soldiers begin guarding Washington, D.C., from rebel attacks, as construction of the Capitol building continues on around them, on May 1861, a few weeks after the outbreak of the Civil War. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching and are interesting. And do not forget to subscribe for more videos.